get patisseries open, so why not? But I gambled on the size of the building, and yet.
Smash that like button. Woo!
Like and subscribe.
Leave no trace. Same for hotel. Those are the towels I used. I didn't really make use of that. I have a big sack full of the things I want to get rid of. Leave no trace. Last time in the lift. I come out of my hotel, and the first thing I get is, no, you can't go, because it's a train. One thing is abundantly clear. My new shoes. Wow, what a difference. Blimey. It appears the way out is up and over the railway station. My first sign. That way. A lot going on here, but we're at 400 meters. Up and over the station and keep going straight. Of course, at 7 in the morning, you get patisseries open, so why not? On the way out of town. Good morning. Day 27. First day in stage 2. So I had a lovely day off yesterday. It might have been Sunday. Everything might have been closed. But actually, all I needed to do was just rest and go through equipment and things. So it was a good day. I've got brand new shoes, brand new pair of shorts, lots of other new items. But today is the first day, stage 2, and I'm aware I've probably got 1,600 meters to go up. So let's see where the day takes us. So the first marker once we get out of Thonon-Les-Bains, which it says is half an hour away, it's about 500 meters.
Did you run for the pizza?
Hello you. Good morning. How are you? This should be our drinking fountain. That was really funny this morning. If proof were needed, the hardest thing is getting out of town. I met Lucie. Both of us had gone the wrong way. The signs were very confusing. Once you actually got beyond the confusing bit of signage, dead easy. But a funny morning. We're on our way into the Alps. This is where the fun begins. Today is clearly just getting us a bit closer to the big lumps. These look some fearsome peaks. We're at about 1,000 meters, so that's probably another 1,000. Normally it's cows in the way, but not this time. Telling you everything about them, but look at some of those. Les Alps. We're certainly, now we've got to the Alps section, getting a lot more of these. Another tap in a cemetery. It would be really cool if we're heading for that village, sitting in a little saddle. Let's hope it lives up to its name. I think they've tried to discourage you from this path, but it's the way the app goes and there doesn't seem to be any other way to go. So we'll just see. And after 500 meters or so of the path they didn't want you on, looks like I'm back on the proper path. So there's got to be another way around, but didn't see a sign. Would you believe it? Not mentioned anywhere on maps. I thought I'd just give it a go. It's a toilet. It might just be for woodmen, workmen, whatever, but I gambled on the size of the building, and yes, it's a composting toilet. There are a lot of crosses in this section. Through the tunnel. And for vehicles, Route de Grande Alpes, looking like a perfect place for lunch. A nice place for a lunch spot. There's a table. Down there is where they say you can fit 3 or 4 tents, which is right. And then I'll have 2 little tortillas with some saucisson and some nice cheese and a bit of mayonnaise. It was a quiet lunch spot. But then this guy came charging by. This is what some of the heavy equipment is needed for. Mining. And then about 3/4 of a kilometre off route, literally on the edge of a tiny village, is this huge supu. So clearly it supports quite a region. It's 2 o'clock, it's 34 degrees, just been to a supu. Probably got as low as we're going to go now, over this river. Probably just going to go up and up and up now. It's 3 o'clock. We've come up deeply through the forest and found another little village. Oh, and it is hot. Slowly getting higher, waiting for the rain. It never comes out as steep, but this is very steep. And we've been doing this for 20 minutes. We've come up a very long way very quickly, but we're at the other end of Lake Geneva. Oh, it's tiring. Fantastic water source, our last chance. This is a chalet at the top where we've got the water source. And this is what they look out on. We get to the top, there's water. It's a really good flow, but it's literally hot water. So I've no idea what's in it. So I'm going to filter it. But it is hot water. You could have a shower in this and be really happy. And looking the other way from the gîte, you get one end of Lake Geneva. Starting to hear thunder. It's about 1,500 meters. We've come up from quite a low level. Oh, big mountains in the distance. Lots of rumbling thunder. We've just got to find our bivouac sites and see if we're willing to stay there. And this is where our path goes, right beside that hall. We just happen to meet and have to walk through them. No time for a camera.
They're more interested in grass than us. That's the view from my tent. I'm waiting for that rain to come in. It's been threatening all day, but finally we'll have some rain. So I hope it means lower temperatures.
Smash that like button. Woo!
Like and subscribe.